What if stopping begging the universe wasn't just a decision, but access to a reality that already exists beyond what your eyes can see? There is a silent field beyond the reach of your understanding, where abundance, prosperity, and manifestation have already pulsed as active forces, shaping possibilities, even without you realizing it. Why, then, do your dreams still seem so distant, even when you do everything right? Is what holds you back out there or inside you? Today, you will learn to access that inner space where your power does not depend on luck, extreme effort, or external validation. You will rediscover what has always been there, the intelligence of creation flowing through you. You are not a victim of chance in this universe. You are a transmitter of vibrational codes, a conscious expression of an infinite force. And this invitation is a call from your own being to remember who you really are. Comment now, "I activate my quantum reality," and tell me, where in the world are you watching this message? I want to know how far this energy is reaching. What you will discover today about how to stop begging the universe and attract abundance may not only transform the way you interpret the world, but also the way you create your own reality. This understanding reveals that everything around you is a manifestation of your internal frequencies, an invisible force that connects your emotional and mental state to the experiences you live. When we learn to recognize this silent flow, everything changes. You begin to understand that true creation does not depend on requests or lack, but on conscious alignment with an energy that is already present, waiting for your inner command to manifest. The idea that you need to beg or ask the universe is an illusion that keeps us stuck in a feeling of scarcity. This dynamic, often reinforced by limiting beliefs, causes us to operate with old codes, repetitive patterns of desire and frustration. For author Osho, one of the greatest lessons is that true freedom lies in abandoning the struggle to request something from outside and instead connecting with the silent field of existence, where everything is already available. According to him, there's no need to ask because you are an integral part of what you seek. Just recognize your essence and allow it to manifest naturally. Ignoring this subtle language of the universe keeps you repeating old patterns. You keep trying to change what you see in the mirror without changing your facial expression, without realizing that true change comes from within. When you recognize this invisible force and begin to send conscious signals, everything aligns more easily. Coincidences become opportunities. Answers appear at the speed of thought, and inner confidence strengthens, creating a new reality of infinite possibilities. If this insight has awakened something within you, subscribe to our channel right now. And if you want to support this expansion of consciousness, click on Super Thanks below. Your energy propels this message to more people. In the next step, we'll explore how this invisible force works in practice, revealing the inner codes that create your reality before it even manifests. Get ready to dive into the power of transforming your frequency and creating a life of conscious abundance. Imagine that within you, there is an invisible workshop where thoughts, emotions, and intentions are like vibrational tools that shape what you want to manifest. In this secret space, every feeling and every idea acts as an energy sculptor, carving a form that is not yet visible to the eye, but already exists in the essence of your being. This workshop is the silent field where vibration transforms into manifestation. Just as an artist works with clay to create a sculpture before it takes shape in reality. The more attentive you are to what you produce within this space, the clearer the image you want to materialize outside will be. According to Osho, external reality is a mirror that reflects our deepest internal states. He taught that everything we create begins in our vibration, like a seed that, when watered with aligned intentions and emotions, germinates and grows. For him, there is no separation between what we feel and what we attract. Our vibration is the secret language of the universe. Thus, your internal frequency is not just a passing feeling, but a vibrational code that communicates to the cosmos exactly what you want. The universe responds to this silent language, reflecting back what you vibrate. Even without realizing it, you're already sending invisible signals to the universe all the time. Your fears, your hopes, your inner silence. Everything is creating the foundation of what you experience. Every thought and feeling is like a musical note played in the orchestra of your reality. The question is, how often have you been sending this music to the universe? Are you aware that your vibrations are the codes that determine your experience? And now that you understand how this symbolic mechanism works, we can move on to the next step. Let's explore the 3 essential pillars for consciously activating this vibrational field. With intention, emotion, and frequency, you will begin to shape your reality from the inside out, transforming your dreams into concrete and abundant experiences. Now that you understand how the vibrational code works behind the scenes, it's time to adjust your own emission so that it is in tune with the reality you want to create. 3 fundamental elements underpin all manifestation: clear intention, felt emotion, and compatible frequency. These pillars form the triad that regulates the connection between your inner world and external possibilities, like an invisible bridge that transports your desires from the field of potentiality to tangible reality. Intention is the starting point, but it is not enough to desire something in a vague or superficial way. You need to know exactly what you want and why you want it. Imagine that your mind is like a bow and your intention is the arrow. The more accurate the target, the greater the chance of hitting your destination. When you clearly define your goal, you're giving precise commands to your inner universe, which responds more accurately to your requests. Emotion acts as the vibrational fuel that energizes your proposals. When you feel gratitude, love, or enthusiasm, even before you see the result, you're sending powerful signals to the field of possibilities. These emotions raise your frequency, making your transmission stronger and more compatible with what you want to attract. Think of them as the Wi-Fi of your manifestation. The stronger the emotional connection, the clearer and faster the response from the universe will be. Frequency is the baseline state you maintain continuously. It's not just what you think about from time to time, but what you feel most of the time. Your habitual frequency forms the pattern that shapes the field around you, filtering the experiences you attract. The more your daily vibration is aligned with your desires, the easier it will be to create a reality that reflects that constant attunement. When these 3 elements, intention, emotion, and frequency, are aligned, one piece is still missing to bring your vision to fruition: inspired action. And that is exactly what we will address next. This subtle yet powerful action connects your inner world to the outer world, transforming potential into visible realization. True creation begins within, and by harmonizing these pillars, you prepare yourself to take conscious steps toward your dreams. The vibrational field is built with intention, emotion, and frequency, but there's one last link that allows this energy to cross dimensions and manifest in the physical world: conscious action. This action is the bridge between the invisible and the concrete, the moment when your inner alignment translates into real movement. It is important to understand that this movement is not forced effort or fighting against the tide, but a natural response to the vibrations you are emitting. When you are in tune, actions arise with lightness, like inner impulses that manifest spontaneously. These decisions flow weightlessly, with a sense of naturalness, because they are born from a harmonious vibration. Many confuse this response with effort or an attempt to control everything, but this is a trap. Acting out of pressure, fear, or comparison reinforces the field of scarcity, pushing away the desired manifestation. The universe responds to coherence, calmness, and clarity. When you act in alignment, you feel light, expanded, with a sense of inner certainty. It may be a sudden idea, an unexpected conversation, an opportunity that arises out of nowhere. These are clues that your inner movement is in tune with your desire. There is no tension or anxiety. There's a quiet confidence that everything is flowing in the right direction. And now, with this understanding of the value of aligned action, we can lay the groundwork for the techniques and practices that accelerate this process. Visualizations, affirmations, and mental rituals will help you strengthen this frequency, anchor this new vibration, and act with greater awareness and intuition. You're already ready to take these steps. You just need to listen to your truest impulse. The next step will bring practical tools so that you can transform this understanding into actions that truly connect your inner and outer worlds, facilitating manifestation in a natural and integrated way. After all, action is a form of prayer in motion, an expression of your deepest power. Before any fluid action, there is an invisible foundation that needs to be cultivated daily: an aligned mind, an expanded heart, and a present body. This is where quantum anchoring techniques come in, strengthening your connection to the field of possibilities. To do this, set aside a few minutes each day for deep sensory visualization. Imagine yourself living the reality you desire. Feel the texture of each object, the scent in the air, the sounds around you, and the movement of your body. Allow yourself to experience every detail intensely, as if you were already there. Feel the joy, gratitude, and certainty pulsing within you, as if this scene were yours now. This practice creates a powerful vibrational code that attracts what you want with greater force. Then use affirmations that respect your inner truth. Instead of saying, "I am a millionaire," say, "I am aligning myself daily with opportunities that increase my prosperity." The secret is to feel that you are already on that path, without internal resistance. Allow these words to reverberate in your heart, like a signature of your new reality. Another fundamental pillar is conscious presence. Set aside moments of silence, even brief ones, to meditate. In the space of calm, the universe has room to respond. Silence your mind, calm your thoughts, and listen to your intuition. Presence is a magnet that attracts manifestation more accurately than an anxious wish list. When you connect to the now, you create an invisible bridge that accelerates your achievements. And remember, even when practicing all of this, many still encounter internal obstacles, fears, limiting beliefs, sabotaging doubts. It's time to shine a light on those hidden corners within you. In the next step, we'll explore how these silent blocks operate and how you can consciously reprogram them. Get ready to discover the strength that lies in your stillness and in the courage to look within. Even when you practice techniques with dedication, sometimes you feel like nothing changes. It may seem that no matter how much you send out positive thoughts or visualize with hope, something invisible is still blocking the flow of abundance. This is because there's a deeper layer, a system of patterns and memories that work behind the scenes, often without our awareness. These are called unconscious energies and emotions, which act as hidden codes installed throughout your life through difficult experiences, inherited beliefs, unresolved pain, or past guilt. These codes operate as vibrational filters, reinterpreting everything you emit, creating resistance even in the face of your conscious effort. These invisible blocks manifest themselves in various ways in your life. You may sabotage yourself, procrastinate, feel that you don't deserve what you want, be afraid of failure, or feel uncomfortable when you receive something good. Even if you want to prosper, if your internal vibration is aligned with scarcity or doubt, the universe responds with resistance. These emotions and behaviors are like echoes from the past that still guide your actions without you realizing it. But know that you're not broken or flawed. These invisible forces are part of the reprogramming process, and recognizing their existence is the first step in transforming them. The key to changing this reality is awareness. When you observe these patterns closely, naming them with kindness, you illuminate them and bring them to the surface. At that moment, you consciously decide not to feed them anymore. Whenever the old sabotaging behavior arises, pause, take a deep breath, and replace the automatic reaction with a new vibrational command, an intention to release what no longer serves you and create space for the new. This practice of gentle and loving recognition and reprogramming is what allows you to rewrite your internal codes. paving the way for a vibration more aligned with your true essence. And that is the essential preparation for the next step, installing new codes and frequencies that reflect your highest truth. Identifying these blocks is just the beginning. Now, with this clarity, you can build a new vibrational foundation aligned with your highest potential. And that is exactly what we will do from now on, creating a new internal connection, a new frequency that naturally attracts everything you desire. Now that you have identified the patterns that were limiting your vibration, it is time to make a conscious choice, to install new vibrational codes. And that starts with mindfulness and true intention. Your internal codes are like energetic signatures, born from the union between what you think, feel, believe, and decide. Every aligned positive thought, every conscious word, and every micro-act of presence are lines of code that you insert into your vibrational field. Imagine these codes as symbols that carry your new reality, a kind of silent language that the universe recognizes and responds to. To install this new pattern, you need to repeat the desired state with emotion, use affirmations that reflect your truth, visualize details with intensity, and speak as if you were already living this new phase. But above all, act consistently with this vibration. Thinking is the first step, but acting with congruence is what fixes and strengthens the new code. This daily practice of emotional repetition and aligned action is what truly transforms your vibration. In addition, it is essential to cultivate care for these codes. Use a vibrational journal to record your internal states or create reminders throughout the day. The goal is not to monitor every thought, but to nurture a dominant frequency that, over time, becomes natural. And when these codes begin to consolidate with stability, the external world will begin to respond. In the next step, we will learn to recognize the first signs of manifestation in the physical world and how to further enhance them. Every micro-action you take is a confirmation to the universe that you are rewriting your reality from the inside out. You are creating an invisible connection, a bridge of energy that accelerates your achievements. Remember, true manifestation happens through internal alignment, and every conscious step you take strengthens this new frequency. Your creative power lies in your intention, your presence, and your courage to follow this path of vibrational renewal. When the new vibrational codes begin to establish themselves in your field, the outer reality begins to respond in subtle ways, like a silent echo. These are not dramatic explosions, but signs, symbolic responses that indicate that your new frequency is active and being recognized by the field. These signs are like dimensional mirrors, reflecting your transformation in a way that only you can perceive. Small events, meaningful coincidences, numerical repetitions, unexpected encounters, or ideas that come up at just the right moment are like echoes from the field saying, "We hear your vibration." Recognizing these signs requires refined attention. They don't always appear the way we expect. It may be a phrase you hear 3 times in the same day, an opportunity that arises when you decide to relax and let go of control, or someone talking about something you were thinking about silently. Sometimes a vivid dream brings an important message, or your mood suddenly changes, indicating a subtle shift in your vibration. The secret is to be present, attentive to what the universe is showing you, and interpret these signs with your heart, not just with your logical mind. When you notice a sign and feel gratitude, you strengthen that field of response. Gratitude acts as an amplifier, intensifying the vibration of manifestation. It's like saying to the universe, "Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead." Every acknowledgement, no matter how small, is an invitation for more aspects of the new reality to manifest in your life. The more you give thanks, the more the field vibrates at the frequency of abundance, accelerating the return of these responses. Now that you have learned to perceive the signs of your new frequency in reality, it is time to prepare for the next phase. In the next step, we will integrate everything we have experienced so far and create a solid vibrational identity, allowing you to live in alignment with your highest potential every day. True manifestation happens when you recognize these signs, give thanks, and keep your vibration in tune, thus becoming a conscious force of creation in the invisible field. You have come this far because something within you recognized the truth that is being shared. Throughout this journey, you have accessed hidden codes, reprogrammed invisible patterns, aligned your vibration, learned to act with awareness, and recognize the signs of the universe around you. Each step has been a bridge to your true transformation, a deeper connection to your inner power. You're no longer the same person you started out as, and that is something to be celebrated. But knowing is not enough. True change happens in daily practice. Now is the time to live in full coherence with this new frequency you have activated. This means thinking, feeling, and acting like someone who already lives in a higher reality. Every aligned thought, every emotion cultivated with gratitude and enthusiasm, every spontaneous and confident action reinforces this new state. Experiencing this vibration is what causes your reality to transform naturally and continuously. You're calling this new world into yourself every day with every conscious choice. Ignoring everything you have accessed here can cause you to fall back into old patterns. This wisdom is a powerful key, but it only works if used with intention and consistency. The universe responds to the vibration you emit, not just to momentary words or thoughts. With this awareness, you take responsibility for your vibrational field. It is an act of self-love and respect for your potential. The power to create your reality is in your hands, and it is up to you to keep that connection alive with daily dedication. If this journey has touched your heart, inspired your soul, and brought clarity to your path, subscribe to the channel right now. Here, you will find more in-depth, straightforward, and distraction-free content, tools to keep your vibration high. And if you would like to make a symbolic contribution so that this message continues to reach more people, click on the Super Thanks button below. Your generosity helps keep this light shining, expanding this network of awareness and transformation. What you have started here is just the beginning. Continue to keep your field clear, your mind awake, and your intention clear. Return to this content whenever you need to remember who you really are, a conscious co-creator capable of shaping reality with presence and vibration. May your journey continue to expand, and may your light reach those who most need to feel your energy. You are ready to live this truth, live this way, with courage and love.